Hello. Okay, so let me know if you can hear me. Just type one if you can hear me. Some people are here already, and that's amazing. Welcome. Just type one if you can hear me. Type one if you can hear me. Let me just be absolutely sure that this is audible. Type one if you can hear me. We're live. And if at any point you're watching this, maybe as a replay, you can just move the red line, move the arrow to probably where we have started already. So, because I know this is airing on YouTube, public live, right? It's publicly on YouTube. Um, so messages are going out now, and people will be joining. So I'm so early today. This is like 7 minutes to go, so more people will be joining. Let's see the early birds. Here. If you're watching at this time, you're watching as a replay, please, you can go ahead and move the arrow to the point where we're gone, okay? Hello. Welcome to everyone joining early. It's good to have you here. Early birds, welcome. Please just drop one in the comment. Let me get some feedback to be sure this is audible and you can hear me from your end. Just type one in the comments if you can hear me. If you can hear me, just type one. If you can hear me, just type one in the comments. One. And I'll see your comments over here. So if you can hear me, just type one. We have a few minutes to go before we begin. But I'd like to know who is here. If you can hear me, just type one. Yay! My first one. Hero Project. It's great to see that. I'm happy. At least now I know this is audible and I know you're here. So welcome. Excuse me. So my water check, my phone on the tripod check. So here's where I always see the comments. While on the screen here is where my slides are presented. So I just don't like to multitask on the screen. Just like to have a phone to see the comments instead. Yeah, so it's great to have you here. Yes, nice to be here. It's great to have you. Thank you for coming. And I believe we're going to have a swell time tonight. When you see me looking this way, just know it's the phone I'm looking at. So I'm seeing the comments over here. Even though right now, since I'm not presenting yet, I can see your comments. And more people will be joining us. We're early birds. So as I can see some other people here, please feel free to interact also. Let's know where you are joining from. To be nice to know. I'm joining you from Abuja, Nigeria. Yes, so let me know where you are joining me from. Let me know where you are joining me from. More people will be joining. More people joining. More people joining. Hero Projects joining from Lagos. Yay! Welcome. It's good to see you here. I'm excited about today's session. I hope you all are. I hope you're excited about today's session. It will be amazing. So much value packed. So much value. People who know. I don't play with workshops. No matter if they are free paid, whatever, you must get value from me. That's just the truth. So this is something. Okay, thank you, Hero Project. So okay, just we have 3 minutes to kick off. But while that counts off, let me just put a few things to help you enjoy get the most of this session. So if you're watching this on your mobile phone, all right, on the laptop it may not be a problem. But if you're watching this on your mobile phone, I want you to do something with me, right? Tap your screen, okay? Just follow me, tap your screen. I want you to get the best output of this video. Tap your screen and you see the settings icon at the top right hand. Okay, the settings icon. There's one icon at the top right hand of your screen. When you click on that icon, you see the options quality, playback speed, and all of that. Just select quality. Don't worry about the rest. And then once you get to quality, you will see auto. You see higher picture quality. I want you to select higher picture quality. I've just done the same thing on my phone as well. All right, so this will give you a better quality so that even when the slides start showing, you'll be able to view them easily because you know it's small on your screen, on your phone screen. But when it's on the laptop, it's massive. So this will help you see it in larger or in clearer view, basically. All right. So that's just to help you get the most of this session. We have 2 more minutes to go. We have 2 more minutes to go. Yay! And we'll see them all flooding in right now. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you all here. Welcome and thank you for making our time for this. Thank you for joining. I know you are ready to pack a lot of value from the session tonight, and I'm ready to give it. I am ready to give it. All right? I'm ready to give it. So, 1 more minute to go, and we kick off right away. Um, 1 more minute to go, and we kick off. I'm just going to use this 1 minute, less than 1 minute rather, to find my slides now and shoot them on the screen. Evergreen, Evergreen high ticket cost sales. That's today's webinar. That's today's workshop title. Evergreen high ticket cost sales. Evergreen high ticket cost sales. So more people joining. Let's have you all here. Let's have. Okay, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. So as people come in, they're just going to join, and we're going to have a swell time tonight. Um, I'll go full screen on Canva. I'm presenting with Canva. Hold on while I go full screen. All right, so welcome everyone. It's good to have you here once again. Today's workshop is on Evergreen high ticket course sales. Right, I'm sure this topic struck it for a lot of you, and that's why you made it here. That's why I decided I must sign up, I must be in this session. This will be the first time I'll be delivering this session, and I know what I have packed here to give you the value that you are looking for. All right. So we are getting started right away. Evergreen high ticket course sales, right? So I'll get started. You are here because you've launched your high ticket course before, only to get a few or zero signups. Is that you? You can drop a comment or maybe hit the like button or drop an emoji just to admit that that is maybe something you've experienced. You've launched your high ticket course before only to get a few or zero signups. Is that you? Have you experienced that? You're here because you've spent weeks creating your high ticket offer, showing up, running ads, and building funnels. Yet it seems like no one is interested in the offer. Is that you? So if it's you, pop the hat or drop a comment. Let me know if this applies to you. You've spent weeks creating high ticket offer. You've spent a lot of resources focused on building it. Yet it seems like no one is interested in the offer. Mary Jane, welcome. It's good to see you here. Yet it seems like no one is interested. That kind of time when you create an offer, you put it out there. Next thing you hear crickets, like you literally just hear them. Yes, don't worry, I've been there, so I totally understand. Don't worry, it's not a judgment zone at all. Another one, you're here because you know your course is highly valuable and you expected people to jump on it when you launched. But the silence was loud. Hey, silence was loud. You expected that kind, when you've put all your energy in, my course, this correct course, oh my God, the value that is here packed. You're so proud of what you've done just for you. In fact, you even put it out. You told people it's coming. They say, yes, bring it, we'll buy. We want it, we want it, we want it. It has happened to me plenty times before. We want it, we want it, we want it. Oh, yes, okay, let me go and bring it. I brought it. And when I brought it, guys, see it here. Guys, I posted it. Haven't you seen it? Silence. Very loud one. So let me know in the comments if you resonate with that. Okay, hi, Mary Jane. Good to meet you too. Great, you expect that. I love it. So, do you resonate with this? Silence was loud, very loud. You are here because you wish you could sell your course consistently without the need for launches, constant content creation, or feeling like you have to perform or chase skills or chase sales. That moment when you're about to launch this course and you're like, oh, here we go again. Okay, so let me act the parts. And then next thing you know, you have to perform, you have to dance all over the place. You need to use, trends, and this is not really you, but you're just doing it because it's what they say you should do. And you're asking yourself, how long am I going to keep doing this? Is this something I can sustain? Is this something I can keep doing? You just know that that's not something you want to keep doing. It's not sustainable, but you're doing it because they said you should do it, right? But you wish you wouldn't have to do it. Without you wish you would just launch a course, sell your course without having to go through the rigor of launches. That's money you spend, the resources you put into launches. You have to pay somebody to do the funnels, pay your team to do double the work, constant content creation to stay top of mind, put people in a waiting room. What do they call it? Waiting room. Keep them there, warm them up there, get them to do 3 days challenge, 5 days challenge, 12 days challenge. Oh my God! Next day, then after it, you now finally sell. Then you start following up on those. Oh my God! I know what that can feel like. So if that's you, please just let's know. Now, what you want is an evergreen online course business that sells consistently without the stress of constant launches, complex tech, wait lists, and endless content creation. Am I right? Let me know if I'm correct. Is that what you want, or I'm just assuming? Just say, I want that. Let me see it in the comments. Say, I want that. I want that. I want that. Is this what you want? Just admit, confirm for me. Is this what you want? I know you're here because of this, but I want to get validation right now. Is this what you want? I'm seeing some hearts. Thank you. Is this what you want? An evergreen online course business that sells consistently without the stress of constant launches, complex tech, wait lists, and endless content creation. Okay, Blissful Marriage Secret says, I want that. Ngozi puts a thumbs up. I totally relate, honestly. Thank you for the feedback. All right, what you want also is a simple and structured approach that works hands free, bringing in paying clients monthly and allowing you to serve one to many easily instead of the exhaustion of one on ones. Now, if that's you who found out that, this one-on-one is just how it is. So you mean I'm trading my time for money? How can I do this in a way that I just one to many? I don't have to do one-on-one. I want something that is more hands-free, but I'll still be paid. I want to be able to impact people at scale. Is that something you want? I want that. Give it to me. All right. Mary Jane says they will just respond to the ads, but they will not sign up. I know. I know. I know. Correct. Awesome. Awesome. What you want to is to generate steady, reliable, predictable, and scalable income from your high ticket cost business with minimal effort. You want that? You want that? Let me know. You want that. Watch the keywords. Steady, reliable, predictable, scalable income. Yes. With minimal effort. Let's not forget that one, minimal effort. Right. So tonight I'll share with you the evergreen strategy that will enable you to sell your high ticket online course on autopilot, right? Hands free, without the need for constant launches, the rigorous launches, the stressful launches, without the need for that, without the wait to plenty pack people and do 3 day challenge and all those things. You're just going to sell, you know, without having to go through all of that. Plenty rigorous, stressful processes. All right. I'll share with you what it takes to actually draw high ticket clients to your online course consistently, repeatedly, you know, consistently. I'll share with you the key to a predictable and reliable online course business that guarantees revenue so you can stop worrying about where your next client is coming from. I know what it's like when you have to just go ahead. So ahead today, let's see, let's hope. And then the day goes, no clients, then you come, we go again tomorrow. Is that how it should be? So how do you expect to, how is somebody supposed to pay bills and stuff if we have to worry about where our next client is coming from? Tonight they're going to master or learn the things that you need to put in place. All right, I'll share with you. I'll share them with you tonight. English. So if you're just meeting me for the first time, it's great to have you here. My name is Amber Eyang Ajakaye. I'm a business strategist. I'm a digital strategist as well. I also coach businesses and I coach coaches. I help coaches, experts, consultants, industry leaders, agency owners also to maximize profits and scale online without the overwhelm. I'm also the co-founder of Digify Teams, which is a tech-enabled talent matching system. What we do is we match business owners, business leaders, agency leaders, founders, consultants. We match them with virtual specialists that can take the workload off them and actually do work for them so that they can relieve them of day-to-day operations. So these virtual specialists will actually take workload off you, the things that you dwell on, that take your time. Our virtual specialists do the work of taking it off you so that you can now have the time to actually scale your business. All right. So the work I do with coaches, experts, and consultants, I've been doing this for the past almost a decade, right? Since 2016 is when I started coaching. And it's something I started while I was on my 9 to 5 back then. And after in 2019, I left paid employment. I left my 9 to 5 and moved into full-time coaching. All right. I moved into full-time coaching 2019. And since from that time to date, I've been able to serve over 10,000 clients across, of course, online through my various offers. All right, through my various offers, and I've been doing this for almost a decade. I've dabbled with different sales models. I've been around. I've been consistent. Ask anybody; they'll tell you. I know how to stay on the game. All right, and by God's grace, I have stayed. And many things have failed. People have seen me fail. They've seen me rise. They've seen me learn my lessons. They've seen me do things. And it's something I'm grateful to God for, because all the lessons, all the mistakes, all what I've learned is what I'm able to use to help my clients go to their next level. So people are able to trust me because they've seen my growth. They've seen my process. I've tried out different models. I've sold low tickets. Well, I've sold high tickets, you know, currently selling high ticket offers, right? I have done it all. I have done it all. Tried everything. Danced, I've tried it. I have tried it. Everything in the book just to see what works. And for at least when I share my lessons, I share ideas, I share insights. It's based on my experience and what I think, my own sincere perspective. All right. So these are the things that have made me highly sought after in the industry, all right? And when people want to sell their high ticket offers and they're looking for an authentic way to do that, attract clients to their high ticket offer, they tell them, you need to go and meet Amber. Okay, that's me. So I've helped in the past years, I helped over 400 experts to become self-published authors. I did this program for 4 good years consistently. But at some point I had to retire. Imagine, helping a lot of industry experts to launch their books, to become authors. This is my baby, one of my baby, because it's one of my first ever courses or programs. And I was able to get people to achieve tremendous results through it. Right? These are a few other offers I sold, low ticket offers at different price ranges and all of that. Just to give you an overview of things I've done. This is one course I created that I sold to about 4,000 buyers. We'll talk about it sometime later, but it's something just to show you the things I've dabbled with. I sold this course to over 4,000 buyers. How much did I make at the time? I made over 17M selling one course, consistency. And the truth is, whether or not you sell high ticket or you were planning to sell, in fact, people here are here for high ticket, but even if you sold low ticket, these principles I'm about to share with you today are going to be more useful for you for high ticket anyways, but it will still apply even if you sold any form of ticket, whether low ticket, high ticket. There are principles that would work because they are bound to bring you clients, all right? All right, so somewhere along the line in 2021, my husband and I moved to Dubai. This is me just giving you kind of like a roadmap to how I got here. And we moved to Dubai in 2021. And because of how things got a bit intense, like, whoa, at that time I was selling 5,000 naira offers. That was when I was selling the video editing course that I made 17M from. And I knew that kind of course would not take me far in a place like Dubai. So I had to put on my thinking cap and figure out a way to pivot to high ticket selling, at least so that I can make money and support my family and stuff. So that was when I moved to high ticket, and I was able to figure that out and gradually start attracting the right clients. Because for me, it was important I find people, or I attract people who I wouldn't have to chase, who would willingly hand me their money to help them grow their business. And by God's grace, I was able to achieve that. And this is what I've been doing for the past years, since 2021 that I pivoted. I've been doing that through my high ticket offers. I'm able to help my clients to restructure their coaching businesses and attract high ticket clients, their own high ticket clients, their own respective offers, right? And now they're getting clients, paying them like clockwork. This was a client of mine who was able to get 3 payments in 1 week. At that time, she was just 3 weeks into my program. And these are clients paying her 750K. I'm talking to us who are based in Nigeria. Oh yes, I came back to Nigeria 2 years back. All right, so 2 years, 2020, 23. Yes. All right, so these are people who have gotten results. And I'm not just talking about make money online space, no. I've been blessed to actually help people across different sectors. This person is a doctor of natural medicine. I've been able to help people in the marriage sector, people who are into marriage and relationships, helping people in different aspects, different areas. And this becomes so, I feel honored to do this because I get to learn from my clients while they learn from me. I also learn from their direct expertise. And being that I understand marketing, understand how to scale online, we just come and merge our forces together. I help you with the marketing side of it, and you just apply your expertise and you help your clients get results. If we match together, all we can achieve is success on that. All right. So let me not dwell on that. We'll talk about this later. This is another client of mine. You can see the maths. These are clients who, well, before they came my way, they were not even earning money from their offers. And look at her earning dollars. This was me asking her what's her sales looking like. A client's paying, how are clients paying for her offer? And she tells me how she currently has three one-on-one, one-to-one clients, each paying $5,000. Yes, they're paying dollars in Nigeria. you know, and she didn't even have a sales page for this. She was selling this at $5,000, and then 10 current clients in her group coaching program, each at 550K. Yes, I'm trying to warm you up because what I'm about to teach you today is going to level up your mindset, level up your capacity to know that you can do even more than this. You can do more. This is another client that I worked with, if a little bit on that as we go. And this is another one who made about 1M in a day. This is somebody who had never sold her offer before, just showing up online every day, but was finding it difficult to find clients. Working with me, she was able to sell and make over 1M a day. 3 clients paid for her 350K offer. Imagine never selling an offer before, and you just fix your price at 350 and you start selling. That's the beauty of what we're talking about. Now, I said all this to say that selling your high ticket course shouldn't be rocket science. Some people think it is difficult. I saw a post today. Somebody was talking about how she ran ads and nobody is buying her thing. She's into e-commerce, so she's selling children's clothes. And I just paused to watch it because I wanted to hear not just what she had to say, but I wanted to see what others in the comments had to say. And everybody was just talking about, see, they won't buy now. The economy, nobody is buying. The economy is hard though, man, is that why the ad work? Because nobody has money. Me, in my mind, I just say, nobody has which money? The thing. Sometimes we think it's a general phenomena. We think everybody does not have money. We don't realize that selling high ticket is not about having money. And well, that was not a high ticket course, anyways. But this is just to make you understand that high ticket selling should not be rocket science. And we should not have the ideology that people don't have money. And the truth is, whether they have money or not is not even our business. Truth is, it's what concerns you and what is your own business to face is to have the offer that someone is willing to pay for. The offer that provides a solution to somebody's painful problem, present it to them at the fee you put it at. That person will pay you your fee as long as there's value in that thing. You don't have to cut down or wash down your price or whatever. It shouldn't be rocket science. And these are things I struggled with before I went to sell high, before I started selling high tickets. I thought it was rocket science. I struggled with the belief. I remember those years my husband would try to tell me that, see, the energy you are using to sell low ticket, you should have used it to sell high ticket. I say, they will not pay. But thank God for Dubai pushing me out of that mindset, because no matter how we talked, I'll still call back into my shell. But being in a country like that made me sharpen my intellect and wake up. And I hope tonight I'm going to be able to wake us up to see that high ticket offer that you have, there are people ready to pay for it. You just need to know how to correct what you are doing wrong or what you are not even doing at all. For anyone who is seeing me looking into it, because I'm looking at your comments. Don't worry, with time I'll come and address them. I will come and say hello. So tonight you'll be gleaning powerful insights from my experience of almost a decade, having sold offers consistently to over 10,000 people online without the dramatic social media. So if you're like me who does not like drama, who is looking for more sustainable ways, you're looking for more sustainable ways to sell. That does not require you dancing all over the internet or following trends, but you're looking for things that will work even 20 years from now. You're at the right spot. You're not looking to chase trends. You're not looking to do the things you're uncomfortable with. You want to sell in your own honest, quiet way and attract clients with ease. All right. So tonight I'll be sharing some powerful insights with you. Now, I want you to imagine this. Imagine moving from the point of stressful launches, uncertain sales outcome, where you do a launch, you're not sure whether it will work, but you put all your money in just for you to see that the thing did not even yield. You didn't even break even with the launch. After going through all that stress of the launch, imagine moving from a place of complicated tech, having to work with a lot of complicated tech processes, paying this person who come and next thing something will not off. You now need to earn it back. Oh my god, you don't even know where to earn it, so you have to call it the funnels guy. Oh my god, you know. Imagine moving from a place of endless content creation, where no sales, but they say we should post. Let me go and post now. Wow, this post is safe. But let's tap. They say if we don't post, we'll not see. But you posted, you still did not see. So I just need to. I'm just saying it to let you know that it's not by posting every day. Trust me. All right. I think the last time I posted was the day before yesterday, and it was a flyer for this webinar. Self, anyways. Imagine moving from a place of trading time for money, and you move to a predictable and reliable 10K plus months. High ticket, let me read that again. A predictable and reliable 10K plus month per month, high ticket online course business. Predictable, reliable 10K per month online course, high ticket online course business. Now it's important you visualize this. What is 10K per month? What is that going to look like? Especially if you live in a place like Nigeria. Let's even just be, let's be nice about the conversion rate and not be too, over the top with it. Let's imagine conversion was, say, 1,000. What would that mean? That would mean it's making 10 million. Are you too small to make 10 million a month? You are not. Especially if you are somebody who has been around. You're somebody who has been through the trenches. You've done your best. You've given out value for free. You've helped people achieve results. They've gotten results. They keep thanking you. They call you. They thank you. They tell their husband to greet you, for them to pour blessings on you because of how you transform their lives. You've been around, you've paid your dues. You went to take courses for what you do now. You went through school, you took a lot of certification just to build your intellect, build your capacity to the point that you are. Trust me, we even saying 10M per month is us even still belittling it. But let's even leave it at that. Imagine if you could get your business to that point where without all this complex tech, constant content creation, or chasing clients online, you are still able to create this reliable system that brings in revenue for you on autopilot. Predictable, something you can predict, something you can repeat, something that will happen consistently, something you can rely on. Not on algorithm, because you create a post today, next thing Instagram will not even push you. Oh, okay, let's create again now. That's not the way to do it. You can't rely on something you can't even control. How about us taking charge and controlling the revenue that comes in? This is what I'm talking about. You predict it, you make it work. You intentionally go and grab it. This is what we're going to do. And I'm going to help you to see how you can achieve that. So my promise to you tonight is that you will leave this workshop realizing the 3 shifts you must make to achieve consistent $10K months, 10K plus, for your online course business, allowing you to finally liberate yourself from the stress and uncertainties that come with launches, complex tech, and creating content 24/7. I'm sure you want that. Do you want that? Drop in the comments if this is what you want. If this is what you want. I'm going to put this on every screen. This is on every screen so that you can see it. And the more you see it, will make it happen. You will see that it is possible. The more you see it, you will see that it is possible. I remember the days when, I was selling low ticket offers, and my hubby would tell me that, don't worry, 100K days are coming. And I would envision it, 100K. That means you're saying I would make 100K per day from these online courses I'm selling. And I couldn't see it for real because I was selling 5K offers at the time. It didn't look possible. I said, 100K, from where? How? But do you know that before that year ran out, I made 100K per day. It started becoming a consistent thing. 100K per day became consistent. The next thing you upgraded, he told me the next one is 7 figures per day. The first time he said 6 figure per day in Naira, of course. Second time, when we had met that, he told me, okay, your next leg now is 7 figures per day. Hey, next level. Okay, let's do it. Next thing I knew, it had happened. So the more you speak it, the more you visualize it, you see that this is nothing. You deserve this and more. This is us even playing baby games here. You should be earning this and more. You should be earning more. It should be a consistent thing. It should be something that you can birth because you have the knowledge and the capacity to do this. God has equipped you with the capacity, with the knowledge, with the intellect to help transform people's lives. And those people will pay you for helping transform their lives. You deserve it. You deserve it. We are not people here who shy away from earning money. We make money. We make good money. We attract people who pay us. They pay us in dollars and we exchange it in naira and we go to the market. We pay bills. We pay for students' school fees. We do things. We take vacations. That is what we do here. Because you have been equipped with the knowledge and skill to provide for yourself and your family. Let it not be heard that you are broke or you have something of value to give people, but you're unable to give it or they're unable to pay for it. Why? The real question is why. Because once you start asking yourself tough questions, you will get the answers you're looking for. Start asking tough questions. Why am I not able to? Tonight, you will know why. Because I'll be opening up some things for you that will help you understand the mistakes you may have been making. So let me know in the comments if you are ready. Drop ready in the comments. Drop ready in the comments. All right? Drop ready. Ngozi says, nice to meet you, Amber. Nice of you to put this together. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mary Jane, I was thinking the Amber is for ambassador. Thank you for the intro. Nice one. Okay, ambassador. Oh, great. Okay. Katok Kwase says, I want to attract high ticket clients. Awesome. Ngozi, I love the sound of it. We are not people that shy away. We are not. We are not. We go, we grab it, we take it. Our money is in people's hands right now. You just cannot rob them for it. No, you cannot shoot them and collect it. You have to give them something of value. Position yourself in the right way to get them to release it. And that's what we're going to understand tonight. What are the things you may have been doing wrong with your high ticket offer, with your online course, your high ticket online course that has been preventing people from raising up their hands to get it? Okay, ready, ready, ready. A lot of readies coming in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So let's move into the first shift. I said I was going to share 3 shifts with you tonight. Shift 1, master how to channel demand. Master how to channel demand. What this simply means is that you should understand how to solve based on demand. Some people do things outside of demand, or you are selling away from demand, or you're selling something that is a complete mismatch from what people want. Master how to channel demand in the right direction so that you meet it and supply your solution. Channel demand rightly. So let's do a quick exercise. Esther says, Amber, let's go. Let's do a quick exercise. Today we're going to make it very interactive. This is not all about me. I love interactive sessions and I'm going to make the most of this, even if it's online. Yes. All right. I'm going to just share a simple case study and you can see it on the screen already. So imagine this person. She helps people to find jobs. All right. Helps people to find jobs by selling courses and fixing their CVs. Her course is going for 150,000 naira. Which of these people do you think will willingly and readily sign up for this her course? And we have 3 options on the screen. Entry-level job seekers, underpaid employees, junior employees that have been derived of promotion. So they were supposed to be promoted, but they have been derived, so they remain at junior level. Which of these 3 do you think will sign up for her 150K course that will help them find a job? I want to see your comments. I'm going to wait to see your comments because I want us to interact and, let's brainstorm on this. Tell me what you think. So this person, she's a coach. She helps people to find jobs. She helps people to get jobs, to find jobs, and she uses her online courses. She helps them to fix CVs and stuff. Her course is going at 150K. Which of these people do you think will willingly and readily sign up? Number one, entry level job seekers. Number two, underpaid employees. Number three, junior employees deprived of promotion. Juliet says junior employee. You put question mark, you are not sure. Okay. Um, Ngozi says group three, that's junior employees deprived of promotion. Okay, so you think those are the people who will jump at a 150k, at a 150k offer to find a job. Esther Bature says all of them. Oh, okay. Interesting way. Okay, let's see who else. Who else? Drop. Don't worry. We're not here to judge anybody. Just drop. I know why you came here, so I'm not here to say wrong answer. You are out. No, we are all here to learn together. So there's no such thing as a stupid answer. Just let's talk about it. Okay. Mary Jane says entry level. So entry level job seekers, right? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Anybody else who wants to comment on this? Anybody else? Anybody else? Don't worry, no judgment. Anybody else? Mary Jane says, okay, so you changed it to junior employees. Okay, so we're getting more junior employees, right? Victoria, hi Victoria. Victoria says junior level. Everybody's saying the same thing, junior level. Okay, let's see. Is it really junior levels? Let's access all of these parties, right? Let's access them. All three of them wrong. The question says, don't worry, I said it's not judgment. I'm not judging you, but I'm just trying to help you analyze so that while you listen to this, you would look at your own offer and ask yourself, because the real question here is, which of these people do you think will willingly and readily sign up? Willingly and readily sign up. Willingly and readily sign up. Willingly and readily sign up. Now, let's assess them a bit. The entry level job seeker. This person is at a point where, entry level, I just finished NYSC. Come and pay for a job. For what? I beg, free, please. Don't wear free. They say one company is coming to do one free this thing in the conference center. Let's go there and, free career summit, free CV summit, free jobber man is doing one free something. They like free because where do you even want them to see money to pay for the course anyways? Unless now this, when I say things like this, I'm not like doing a blanket solution here. I'm not giving a blanket statement here. Of course, there are people who would maybe find money or maybe they even make money anyways and will pay for her course. But we're looking at things on a broad spectrum and asking ourselves, for this coach, is she selling it to the right? That her offer, she's selling it to the right people. These three people we listed, are they the right people who willingly and readily pay for that? Or are there other people she should be looking out for that will willingly pay? Or should she tweak it to suit the people she wants to sell to? You see, you have to put on an analytical cap right now to assess this very well. The entry-level job seeker, sometimes they aren't able and willing to commit money because entry level now, they haven't found the job yet. They lack urgency. They still have a bit of time. They can still just, do a few things here and here, become a VA, do one thing, just anyhow to job, let's just manage, They have a DIY mindset. So at this point, they are not really ready to be paying for stuff, paying to find a job. No. They'd rather just go and learn it on YouTube, learn about how to source all this thing, or go and sit on LinkedIn and learn, right? I like the fact that some people are already, bringing, Victoria is already putting up some answers there. Nice one. Let's look at the next one, the underpaid employees. This one's, some of them, of course, it's not blankets. Some may pay, but let's look at this on a broader spectrum. Underpaid, the word says underpaid. That means they've not been paid, or they are not paid. The word says underpaid. That means they're not paid well enough in the job that they do. Maybe somebody who has a master's and right now she's earning something like minimum wage, 70K. And she sees her mates making big money, but she's still on minimum wage. And you tell her to go and pay for a course of 150K. People like this, they feel they cannot afford it. They blame their employer because they feel they've worked in this place for at least 3 years. What's happening now? Okay, it's the employer. Don't mind that man. You don't want to upgrade. You don't want to increase our salary. That's how some of them may think. They fear change and uncertainty. They fear change. They fear rejection. I've worked here long enough, 3 years. You mean if I go, what if they now, what if I go and I go and start afresh? No, let me just wait, maybe one day. They fear rejection. They don't know their worth. Because if they knew, they would have left to somewhere else. So they still stay there in that underpaid job, just hanging on tight. Because they're afraid if they dump it and go outside, things may be worse. So this is the kind of things playing, these are the kind of things playing out in the underpaid person's head. Now let's look at the third option. Stagnant employees deprived of promotion. This one's again disclaimer. I'm not talking about, it's not a generalized, assessment, but just to look at things, the hang of things. These ones kind of they've accepted their stagnation. They want their employer to fund their growth. At this point, they're like, please let's go and meet MD to pay for the course. He has to, after we are helping him grow his business. After all, we know how much we made last year in the business made last year. Many times they've stayed too long that it's hard to go. They fear change, they lack urgency, they're afraid to take chances, they may not be willing to commit such amount. They've been deprived of promotion. So they feel at some point they feel entitled and they feel like, what, I'm going to, I must wait here, they must give it to me. They are not ready to make that move. So if this coach comes and is telling to them to get a job, it's going to take it. It's not as if they won't take the offer eventually, but she's going to have a tougher time convincing them. So she's going to be playing the convincing game. This is where I'm going. She's going to be playing the convincing game. And this is the mistake many of us may be doing. We spend our time convincing clients to pay. Convincing. See, the reason why she pays is because that job is not serving you well. You think if she does not know that already, you shouldn't be the one to tell her. That means she's not ready. That is what many of us are doing, or that's what we think we should be doing. And that's why we learn a lot of sales objections, how to respond to sales objections. When they say the dog ate their money, ate their wallet, say like this. When they say I'll talk to my husband, tell them like this. So next thing you know, you're studying sales objections and what to respond. You're studying scripts. I know what that feels like because at some point when I was doing my master's in the UK, I got this job to work as a telemarketer. And my job was to be calling people and telling them to pay $1 for Amina in Africa that needs money to feed. All those, telemarketing job that we work with partner organizations that, want to raise funding. So our job was to be calling people and telling them, would you like to commit £1 to Amina? Next thing, the person said no. It was scripted. We look for what the person said and find the answer to answer. As in, they sacked me after like 1 week. Because I'm sure the person knew I was reading the answers. I just could not understand this kind of work. I could not flow. But these are the things that make selling seem like it is difficult. And it doesn't have to be. All right. So what I just told you, by the way, is a true story. The example I shared with you is a true story because I had a client who came to me and this was her situation. Maybe not 100% the same exact situation, but very, very, very close, very, very similar. And I don't know if you can zoom in, but this was my session with her. And we had to dissect. This was where she was current at the point when we met, where we sat together and dissected what the problem was. And this was us looking at where she wanted to go with this and the strategies to take her there. I had to blow it out because this is sensitive information anyways. But I just wanted you to understand that these things are not they are not things over the top, or these are real situations where we find ourselves having a very amazing offer, but it's mismatched. We're selling it to the wrong people who are not willing and ready to invest. So this person, she was not earning any money out of all, after working so hard, having a team, building, selling, or what she was selling at the time was, she was making money instead from NGOs, helping partner with NGOs to do trainings. She was on a 3-year contract, with another business, and then she was selling courses at 2,000 naira, and she was fixing CVs. This was my conversation with her. Just like to know, and you could see that she was not anymore. She said, how do I pay my staff every month? These people, and she was serving, the people she was serving was job seekers. See them here, job seekers. Serving job seekers, teaching them employability skills. I had to sit her down. I said, you know what? You have an amazing offer, but these people will not be able to pay you. I'm sorry. We have to move to somewhere else where they'll value what you are bringing to the table and be willing to pay you. So on this column you cannot see, we had to lay out a list of different people who could pay, who would be willing and ready to pay her. And we laid it all out and we assessed all these options and we went back and forth with them until we decided, you know what, this is where you should dwell. What were we aiming to do? We're aiming to channel demand. Channel demand. To find the people who will be willing to pay for the skill that she possessed, for the solution that she had. Channel demand the right way and make it the perfect match. And this client, this was her feedback to me after a few weeks. I reached out to her, how are you doing, coach? Because as a consultant, we said, okay, you know what, with this angle you are going, we'll help you serve in coaching capacity. So this was me teasing her, hey, how are you doing, coach? And she says, hello, Amber, I'm doing very well, thank you. After our session, I got up to 3 sign-ups. She increased her offer. She was selling her ticket now. She got up to 3 sign-ups, and then I slowed down on my social media. The ratio of inquiries and chatting before the sign-ups was something else. You are expanding minds. You have no idea. Thank you for being confident to step up. If you weren't a walking testimony, I wouldn't have come to you. That alone just melted my heart. Oh, these are people who have known me for this particular lady. I think I've known her for the longest. They knew me when I was selling low ticket, came to me. She has seen my progress. She has seen my journey. Trusted me, came and paid me to work with me. And she was able to see the results. A shift in her model, in her process. Now, these are the errors many of you here may be making. You assume your problem is marketing or visibility. Sometimes we just think, it's not selling. Are you running ads? You're running, it's not selling. Oh, are you posting every day? Oh, you're posting, it's not selling. Oh, are you visible enough? No, like in the post I saw today with the lady saying that she's not selling. People were like, maybe you should do the thing like this. Maybe you should do like this. Maybe how about you do on the ad like this? What if you put the ad that way? Suggestions from like 1 million suggestions. I'll just run through the comments. Suggestions from everywhere. The truth is, a lot of things that go wrong may not be in the marketing, may not be in the visibility. Some of us just assume it is. Oh, I have a product. It's not selling. It has to be the ads. It has to be the marketing. It has to be the visibility. This algorithm is not performing. We blame it on the next thing. We always blame it. We refuse to look inwards. It may just not be the visibility. Something else is wrong on the inside. You focus more on your intelligence, your skill, and what you can do instead of what the client actually wants. So this is another mistake we may be doing. We're focusing more on what we know we've learned as a skill. What can I do? I can help people find jobs. Like the other day, I was talking to somebody and she was telling me she knows how to teach in a simple way. I said, sorry, ma, this is not a skill, sorry. She said, people always say her teaching is very simple. I said, so what do you want to now teach? And it's interesting because many times we feel it's just about what we have, what we know we can do. But trust me, if it's not what a client wants, it can't make you money. You work twice as hard to sell and you won't still sell if it's not what people want. Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake of selling something that is not desirable. Sometimes we think it's desirable, but the thing is, it's not that your offer is wrong. It's not that what you are solving is wrong. It's just that you are matching it with the wrong set of people. Or you're matching it for a market that is not big enough. Or you have not tweaked it in a way that it will be desirable. You have not tweaked it. You're not selling it in a way that somebody will see the value from it. Or you're selling complexity. I was talking with somebody the other day, she came in for a session and she had this amazing program she's coming up with. However, just one look at the flyer, I said, this is like a salad of words. You just put a lot of words together that mean nothing. And we do it a lot. We use a lot of embellished words and say, this flyer looks good. Hey, this thing will sell. Let's do it like this. What's that? If they ask you, what does this thing mean? You may not be able to explain it in one sentence because it is complex. But you think people will buy that? It doesn't work that way. By the time I sat down with her, we had to demystify all those words, drop them, fling them one side, outside the door. Come and sit down and say, hey, what's that problem you want to solve? That people want answers to. We sat down. She even thought, I said, this is not a drill, but this is to quicken you so that you wake up your intellect, your analytic senses. Let's do this. I get excited at meetings like that. Next thing we knew, we're just, next thing the page was full because we dug into the real problem for her summit. Another error you're doing is that you're trying to create demand instead of channeling demand. See, the mistake you are making is thinking that if I create this offer, if I build it, they will come. If I build it, I will create desire for it. You can't do that. If they don't want it, they don't want it. You should be channeling demand instead. Don't try to create desire. Instead, fulfill. Don't try to create demand. Instead, fulfill demand. Channel demand. So I need you to know this. Not everyone who shows up, who shows interest in your course is actually a buyer. And many people are interested but not invested. I'm sure you see that a lot, where you put out something and you just see interested, I'm interested. It's funny how the people who write I'm interested are not interested. Or maybe they are interested, but they are certainly not invested. They don't buy. Because those who want to buy know where the DM is. They know where to find the link. But those ones that say I'm interested, just trust me, they are not buying. It's a tough call, right? If you're selling on Facebook, you have that a lot. I don't sell there anymore, like, because I don't have energy. Maybe I will in the future, but for now, I'm preserving my energy because that I'm interested. I have to program my mind to get ready for it to start selling something on Facebook again because they are there plenty. I'm interested. But since I said just selling on Instagram, promoting my offers on Instagram, I don't remember when last I saw I'm interested in the comments. All right, so I need you to do this. Stop casting a wide net and instead channel demand from the right audience, from the right target market. Ensure these are people that are ready, able, and willing to invest. Many times this is what we do. We cast a wide net. We say, who is this course for? I can't count how many times I've asked somebody, who is this course for? They'll say, everybody who wants it, everybody who needs it, everybody anybody who wants to grow their business, anyone who wants to. And I'm like, you can't do that. You can't sell to everybody. You shouldn't, even if you feel you can, you shouldn't be doing that. This was this number one issue that is making you not sell that high ticket offer. Do this, match your solution or your online course directly to the problem, which is demand, and the outcome that the outcome that they expect. Your online course, your offer, your high ticket course should be directly mapped to the problem, to the demand, to what people desire, to what people want as an outcome. And you should sell the outcome to these people because this is what they would willingly pay for. If you're doing anything out of this, you're wrong. And truly, if you are not selling, you may be thinking you're doing everything right, but if you are not selling the high ticket offer, there's certainly something wrong. Trust me. Because if you have a lot of these things I'll be mentioning today, have them ticked off, you should sell. So I had this client who was making the same mistake. Client, this was her message to me. She said, hello, Amber. Thank you for the amazing webinar 2 days ago. It was insightful and I kept thinking about contacting you. I follow you on my personal page. I'm Omuwa. I'm a brand identity designer. And I also design websites, landing pages, and automated funnels. I know I do quite well in my work, but I'm struggling so much to find clients. Aside my sister, I've not had a single client despite reaching out to hundreds of prospects. When I listened to your live webinar, I knew immediately that I was doing something wrong. If you attend my webinar, my workshop, or something like what you're attending right now, it makes you think, makes you dig deep and ask yourself the right questions. This was her issue. Amazing offer. I met with her. Amazing offer. She paid to come on and have a session with me. Amazing offer. She was selling at, I think it was 350K, but she was not seeing any clients. She said only her sister. She has not had a single client. Now, these things I've just told you, we sat down together over a strategy call, and we dissected it all together. These were the notes we took. It's not plenty writing. Simplicity is my own way. One page. your to do, what you have to do, you see it on one page. We don't need 4 pages. Just go and do like I've told you, like this, like this, like this. After brainstorming together and helping dig into what and making it a perfect match, she went out there, and she came back a few weeks later. This was her message to me. Hello, Miss Amber, I have great news. I got my first client 2 weeks ago. She paid full deposit last week, and I'm currently working on her project. Aside that, I have been having prospective clients reach out to me, something that didn't happen before. Remember in her previous message, she said she reaches out to clients and they don't pay. Only her sister is the one that has paid her. Just yesterday, a client that found me by referral paid full deposit, which means in the space of 1 month, I signed 2 clients. And I want to say thank you. I can't describe the clarity you gave me. My audience is much clearer. My messaging is super clear. Don't stop doing what you do. Amazing. These are the kind of results we love to see. Where somebody understands the shit she needs to make, and she goes ahead and applies it, and she sees the results she's seeking. So, do you think 10K months are possible for you? Open your mind to receive this. Drop it in the comments because I said I was going to be putting for you so that you'll be seeing it. It is possible. It is possible. 10K months, put yes in the comments. Let's see if you're still here. Put yes in the comments. 10K plus. 10K plus. Put yes in the comments. Put yes in the comments. By the time I wanted to say, by the time the next time I tell you to put comments, it will be that you should type 10K so that you start getting used to seeing it. If I can write it, it's not so bad. That means I can do it. So prepare for that. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Esther Bature says yes. Awesome. Yes. So please drop in the comments. Let me know you are all here and you're following closely and you're grasping what we are teaching. Yay! Esther says 10K. I love it. I love it. It's possible. It's doable. It's not insurmountable. You can achieve it. All right. So we're going to move on to the second shift. Master how to be in demand. Master how to be in demand, which is in this case, make your solution irresistible. Be in demand. Be that person that when people ask of this, this is the person to go to. That's how you master how to be. That's how you be in demand. You become the number one solution, not a solution. You become the solution. They can't compare you to somebody else because they know when it comes to this particular thing, this is the person. Master how to be in demand. I'm going to do another exercise, right? Now, which of these two would you trust and why? Many of you here are coaches, experts, consultants. I know people are invited here. Because it says I'm processing the info. So if you're a coach, all of you here are coaches, consultants, experts, industry leaders, speakers, all of we do this. All right. So if you were to do a photo shoot, right? Which of these two would you trust and why? If you were to do a photo shoot, who would you trust to take those photos of you and why? Which of them would you trust and why? Which of them would you trust and why? Comments. Which of them would you trust? Which of them would you trust? Which of them would you trust? Esther Bature says brand photographer. Brand photographer. So you're going to choose this lady on the right. Oh, well, there's one lady here anyways. So this lady. Brand photographer. Okay. Let's have more people respond. Which of them would you trust and why? The reason why this has to be brought up is because when it comes to being in demand, many times, many experts, coaches, consultants who are unable to sell their high ticket offers may just be because it's hard to stand out. You are not in demand. Because that thing you are selling, somebody else is selling it. So at the end of the day, it now becomes a price war. I won't buy from her, I'll go and buy from this one is selling cheaper. So it becomes a price war. And people are just seeing you like one of the rest. And so if they don't buy if your price is too high, they will go to the next person. After that, the same thing all of them they sell. This is the problem, especially when we don't specialize or we don't have a niche for ourselves. Ngozi says photo shoots. The lady, I guess, she's got a post. Nice one. Exactly. But I love that angle. All right, blissful marriage secret. Say the second. Um, something is blocked. The second, because she decided to specialize in something, in niche. Yes, truth, truth be told. Thank you everyone for responding. Thank you. And those of you who do not, people who do not respond, I know you know you want to respond, but you don't feel like it's understood. All right, but please help me so that we make this interactive. Interactive, okay? So this is the truth, and I see this a lot. You see everybody's a photographer, everyone is a baker, and you wonder why are people not specializing in something, in a particular niche. Why don't you pick an area that you specialize in? It's like, and I like using this example, it's like the brain surgeon and the general practitioner. I mean, if you have brain problems or you have something wrong, you know it's funny how I say brain problems. But if you have a problem, with the skull or something that is going on in there, you won't go to a general practitioner. You know where to go. You go to the brain surgeon, the specialized person who knows what he's doing. You won't trust a general practitioner to open your skull, to open your head. You know, if you have ear problems or something with your throat or nose, you go to an ENT doctor. If you have problems with your eye, you go to an optician. If you have problems on the skin, you will go to a dermatologist. It's what it is. You find a specialist. So why would we expect that if you show up as a photographer, and this is an example, anyways, you know, how easy is it to sell if you were to show up on this level and sell high ticket? You have to like do twice the work to level up and be seen as special before someone will come and pick you as to do their job, because there are so many options in the market. But once somebody specializes to say this is a wedding photographer, the game has changed. Or if this person specializes to say she is a brand photographer, the game has changed. That means you're no more playing in the pool of everybody, the pool of sameness. You've distinguished yourself. You've distinguished yourself. Juliet Eniola says, brand photographer. It would be easier for her to work with me because she would understand thank you. She would understand the assignment. You won't need to explain too many things. In fact, she'll be the one telling you how to pose, the headshots. She'll be the one to tell you how to do like this, to give that, that feel of that bossy, but welcoming feel, that leadership look. She'll tell you what to do. But this other photographer will probably even bring a lay for you to wear because anything goes. These are the issues. And people who will go to this brand photographer will know that she won't charge cheap. They know that for her to be a brand photographer, she has leveled up. Her price won't be the same price with the general guy. Now, another question. Which of these two courses do you think will sell more and why? So we're going to call them A and B. So when you're answering, you don't need to type plenty. Just type A or B. Which of these two courses do you think will sell more and why? So we're bringing it home. Photographer, those ones are selling. Let's talk about coaching. So which of these two courses do you think will sell more and why? A, helps women improve their self-love and confidence so they can attract better relationships. B, helps successful women over 35 break toxic dating cycles and attract marriage-minded men in 90 days. A or B? A or B? Which of these two courses do you think will sell more and why? A or B? Do you have your why? Esther says B. Tell us why. Why do you think so? Oh, okay. Another perspective from Ka Tokwase says, junior level, the man, because he's holding the camera professionally. I learned photography professionally for a while. Well, he's holding it for this picture. Is it because the man did not hold down? But I get you. I get where you're going with that, anyways. But you know, I get where you're going with that. Anyways, so Esther says there's already a strategy in B. Okay. So it's evident, okay? Omotayo says B. Omotayo, do you want to share why? Ngozi says B. It's specific. It's specific. It's highly specific. Anybody coming in with more answers to this? Anyone coming in with more answers to this? Anyone? 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 B, okay, blissful marriage secret says B, okay, this is even your area. B, because it addresses a specific problem for a particular group of people and it has a timeline which stirs urgency. I like that. I like that. And these are very strong touch points you all have, I highlighted here. See, this person, and this truly, you all are correct. B, for sure. B is the offer, the course that will sell more. If she puts this fee, this course here, this one here, at 1M, and she goes out there and positions herself, she will sell it. Because, you see this thing you mentioned? Urgency. Because, just let's read it again. I help successful women. Did you see that? Successful women. So she didn't even just say I help teenagers or I help new what they can singles. She didn't even stop at singles because it's too broad a net. That net is too wide. She went for successful women, people who by the time she identifies herself as successful, she will come forward because she will say, yeah, that's me. Successful women. Then the next point, 35. That means she didn't go for 25-year-olds. She didn't go for 18 years old. She was specific with their age. At 35, a lot of women are like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, wait. I'm almost 40. Oh, wait. Oh, and I don't even have a boyfriend. This is what a lot of women at this age are thinking at this point. They're in a state of urgency. And she knew how to crack into that. Because they're in a place where their desire for a solution is at its peak. For the 25-year-old, maybe not yet. Maybe 21-year-old, not yet. This one went to the peak. Peak hunger. Peak hunger for a solution. For answer. You know that point where, God, if you don't answer me now, that is it. She went for them. Then she goes on to say, break toxic dating cycles. Meaning that if you want to look at many 35-year-olds right now, they have some history they are not proud of. They have some relationships they are not proud of. They have some ways they've been treated by men they thought loved them. And she recognizes that and imputes it in her positioning, in how she's meeting demand, in how she wants to, be in demand. She's showing up as the one who understands. She knows they've been in toxic dating cycles. Cycles mean one has finished, they've entered the second one, is still, they met a narcissist, then they now met a kidiko, they kept meeting. And now they're like, you know what, I'm not dating again. I just need to meet somebody who is going to help me sort this out. Because my parents are knocking, my mom called me, my auntie, they are shouting, see the urgency, pressure. And then she goes on to say, to an attract, one sentence, but see how it is heavy, it is loaded. And attract marriage-minded men. See? Marriage-minded men. That means I will not just help you attract anybody, but somebody who is ready, who has marriage as his top priority, but is looking for a woman right now. I will help you to attract them. And then she doesn't even just stop there, because she stopped there, maybe to even to be good. She now goes further to say in 90 days. Oh, she gives it a time limit. That means, that just tells us that she's good at what she does. She's so confident in her ability to make this possible in 90 days. Ooh, that means she has done this before. She's not speculating. She's so sure of her capacity here. She's so sure of her capacity here. This person, you see this other example here? This is what a lot of us are doing. I see this a lot. And I'm not just talking about marriage or relationships. Different other offers I see. People helping people, you want something that you don't even understand. Even they, if you ask them to explain it, they will just throw a few words together and say, I better manage it, I better leave me. Because we're trying to run away from the real deal here. We are not selling, no, but we are wondering why. Maybe it's visibility, but this may just be the problem. The people you are helping and how you are choosing to help them is not clear. See now, I help women improve their confidence. Which women? Which kind of women? Now we have different women, no, trans women. We have okay, improve something. Older women, younger women, even somebody who is 13 is a woman already. So who are we talking about specifically? Then you now go further to say improve self-confidence. What does that even mean? What does improve mean? How would we, after working with the person, how would you know it has been improved? How will you measure it? This one, even there's clear measurements here. That means they'll meet a man, they'll attract. It says attract. That means they'll start attracting. If before they were not seeing, no man was calling them, no chika. That means they'll start having chika. They'll have a few suitors. This one now says improve their self. Wow, what does that mean? Because self-love is something you keep doing, even if you are old, you keep doing it. So what does it even mean? Helping men improve that and confidence so they can attract better relationships. Okay, so it's not clear. This person is going to have a tough time selling her high ticket course. Very tough. She may not even know it. So she's still selling. I've done everything the coach said I should do. Oh, these coaches are fake. These are people that are quick to call coaches fake. See them here. They forget that it is not the funnel you set up. It is not the ads. It is not this thing. What do I even say? You need to go deeper and ask yourself, is this thing clear? If it's not clear, this is the number one problem. Many of us are selling unclear offers. Oh, see it here. I even forgot I had special notes on it. So it's too vague, no urgency, lack of tangible results. It focuses on process, not outcome. Yeah, it focuses on the process, not the outcome. There's no clear outcome here. There's no clear transformation. It says attract better relationships. So that what? That's the real question. So that what? What does she want to do with better relationship? Do you mean better relationship at work? Or better relationship with girlfriends? Or better relationship with her mom? What are we talking about here? It's not clear. But you see this other one? It was clear what the deliverable was. It was clear what she was selling, an outcome, and she was able to fix it clear. Fix the delivery, 90 days. Not just that, she knew who she was speaking to. Successful women. So if you are not yet successful, maybe this is not for you. No offense. Over 35. So that means if you are 34, maybe you wait more. Or you can come in if you feel you want to just match up. Then let's do it. Why not? But if you are 23, sorry, this is not the program for you. Because this is what you should be able to do. You should be able to create an offer that will easily attract the people you want to attract without you over explaining yourself, and easily repel the people you don't want to attract without you over explaining yourself, without you over convincing anyone. So these are the errors many people here may be doing. You are selling your course to a general audience or market. And because of this, your marketing content is not specific and direct. You're also focusing on the wrong things, the process, the course elements. When you tell people, this course is going to help you change your life, I have put 15 modules in it. We are going to meet once a week. So you spend a lot of time. The videos are very clear and sharp. I shot it in the best facility. These trainings are going to change your life. Each video has been carved for you. I mean, all that's just vague. Nobody cares about all that. Trust me. So you focus on selling the element, the cost elements. You focus on selling the process instead of the desired outcome, instead of the desired transformation. This is what you may be doing wrong. Honest truth, no one is interested in your course. I'm sorry to say. I know it sounds really nice to the ears. You called the one amazing name. Oh my God, you went to that brand photographer, the lady, and you took some headshots, new photos. You posed like a leader, the boss chick. They won't try. You did the launch, you paid for the funnels. The website, the website's up. The podcast up? Everything is up. Okay, the course uploaded, good. Oh, team, we did amazing, team. Now let's sell this. Trust me, nobody cares. Nobody is interested in your course. I'm sorry to say, nobody, even, and I'm talking about my own included, nobody is interested. And this is important, I say it. People are not interested in the course. You think they are, but they are not. What people are interested is in the transformation that they will achieve. The transformation they will achieve. The outcome they expect. Not your not your beautiful, amazing course. I put together a course at some point. Was that 2020? And we called it Program Launch Mastery. Yes, I was able to sign 7 people, but over time, at that time, my husband was still trying to teach me how to master high ticket selling, but I was stubborn. I said, I bet this thing they will not buy. So the first time I launched it and they bought 7 people, but I still went back to selling for 5K offers because I could not maintain that. But it's interesting because when we sat down back and he was trying to help me assess why this thing didn't sell the way we may have expected it to, one of the things we discovered was wrong was the way we titled the course. We call it Program Launch Mastery. Program. Program could mean software program. Do you mean maybe we confuse people? Oh? Maybe there were a lot of things we dug out of after accessing why this thing didn't meet up the expectations. We focused more on, because I was selling high ticket for the first time. Hey, I said from 5K to 180K. So that time we put the cost at $499, and at that time $499 was equivalent to 180K. The leave I gathered with the support, I was able to sell it, but I could not maintain it. But it's interesting how when they now bought, I said, oh yeah, because you paid 180, hey, let me give you 180 worth of offer. I added the offer. Videos, packed videos, and gave them, hey, you must watch, you must do like this, you must, hey. What was I selling? Overwhelmed. These people did not even last in the program up to 1 month. They were overwhelmed. They left me there on my program. People are not interested in your course. Me, I thought it was, oh, okay. And then I recorded the courses, I did the videos. Oh, touche. Oh my gosh. You know? Oh, Victoria says, how come I'm hearing my name and my last program launch in November all through this? Are you serious? Interesting. It's crazy. This is what happened to me. And it's just because many times I think about the things that have happened, they amuse me. At the same time, they make me appreciate the journey, the things done. And it's easy for me now to sit with clients, and because I've been around and have been through what they have been through, it's easy for me to see things in a way that they are not seeing it. And they appreciate that because my mistakes have helped equip me to help the clients I serve today. There is no session I've stepped into or any question anyone has asked me that has totally taken me unawares, because somewhere or the other there's an experience that I can align with this, even if it's not mine. But having served clients through the years, a lot of experiences of mine and the clients' experiences have made me shape my understanding of things better, especially in this online coaching space. So it's interesting how I'm able to see things from different angles, and they're like, oh my God, I didn't think of it that way. Oh my God. And yes, God, I thank you. I'm always grateful to God for building me this way and helping me to equip myself in this direction. And of course, my husband, who is always coaching and supporting me on this. And telling me, Ace, they'll pay. Ace, you can do it. Ace, give me tough love. Okay, so no one is interested in your course. Sorry, but it's the truth. So I need you to know this. You will stand out when you speak to a portion of your wider market. Note, a portion. Not the entire market, a portion. Note it, a portion of your wider market. You see your industry, look for a portion. You don't have to. I know the general knowledge out there is, say, open it up, say to everybody, dance on the roof, let them see you. See, some things may work for e-commerce, but you see us that are selling services, we can't touch it. Besides, we don't want to exhaust our energy selling to the whole people when you should be serving a particular people who can pay you. I'd rather sell to 10 people, and I know I will find my clients there, than to sell to 100,000 people that are not even interested in what I'm selling. Because what I'll be doing there is convincing them. See, I don't have energy for convincing. Maybe I did it then when I was an early coach, not now. I don't have power. I say it. I find the people. This is the offer. I find the people who have need for it, who are ready, willing, and able to pay. I position it for them. They see it. They want it. They see the value I'm offering. They take it. I rather spend my energy that way. I'd rather spend my energy where I know I can predict sales, where I know I can attain results, not spreading my tent or my tentacles wide and hoping I can catch anything, hoping, throwing spaghetti on the wall and hoping something sticks. That's not how it works. You're going to walk out yourself completely and not see the results you seek. Secondly, people pay when they feel seen and trust in your ability to actually liberate them from their current situation or problem. People pay when they feel seen. There's something I talk about here a lot, and it's resonance. The fact that, you know, those people who come and say, oh my God, your content resonated with me. That's what we're talking about. You want to get to the point where when you do show up, you speak to the hearts of people. They feel seen. They feel like you live in their room. How did you know that this is how they felt? How did you know that this is what they were thinking about just an hour ago? And not just that they trust in you. What are you going to do that will make them trust in your ability? It's not just enough to feel seen, but will they trust you enough to bring their money and pay in exchange for this solution you're promising? What are you going to do to make them come in sold? Come in and not tell you, hey, so you said that your course can help me. What do you say it can do for me? Can you really help me? Do you have any guarantees? Let's not even go there. Guarantees? Really? The truth is, if you show up and you know how to do the work, and you know exactly how to help your clients get to where they want to go, and not just that, you have proven results. You have people you have helped. And those people are not hiding, they are evident. If people want to go ask them, they can go and ask them. I tell people, if you want to know all these testimonials I put on my Instagram page, do you want to talk to any of them? See, you can ask me, I'll give you their contact. Go and meet them and ask them. Go and ask any of these people. Even the testimonials I've given you today, if any of you want to ask any of these people, ask me in the DM. I'm sure you got the messages inviting you to this workshop, or you got my email. Ask me for the contact. I'll send it to you. You go and make your research by yourself. Ask the person, did Amber really help you? What she put up, was it really the truth? Feel free to ask me if you are doubtful. All right, let's move on. So do this. Speak directly to a specific audience. Is this how they pronounce this? A specific audience desires, fears, and challenges. Speak directly to it. Don't sugarcoat. You know that thing Kemo said, why are you walking around the corners? Don't walk around the corners. Like the client I met with the other day, and I told you guys about earlier, you know, I told her, see, what this summit you want to do, you have not yet told me what you want to solve. You're just dancing around the corners. What is the real problem? By the time I sat her down and drilled her, she's already pouring them out. I said, now we are talking. When you go out there and sell this thing this way, you will see them. They will pay. This was her first time selling 100K offer. She said, I've been selling low ticket offer. My family helped dig out how you can talk to their specific desires. She said, oh my God, she's ready. And I'm waiting for her testimonial. I'm waiting for when the program holds, I'm waiting for her to come up with results. Because you can't be sugarcoating things. You can't be dancing around the corners. You have to be razor specific. Razor. Hit it where it hits, where it strikes. Hit it there. Razor specific on the client's desires. Don't show blanket desires. Don't be blanket in your message, in your approach. Don't. Be very specific. Let them feel seen. Let them feel seen. Oh, that's even the next point. Make them feel seen and heard. Let them feel like you know them so well. That's how you break them. That's how they feel vulnerable. Like, Amber, your content spoke to me. Oh my God. Please, how do we get started? What do I need to do? When do we need to meet? How much do I need to pay? At that point, the client is willing to pay for whatever you're selling because she feels seen. See, a lot of people out there in your circle are not doing these things I'm telling you to do today. The moment you start, you master these things. Thank God there are 3 shifts. Master them. Do this also. Show them that you are not just selling them a course, but an outcome. An outcome. See, you see that your embellished course that the logo person did like this. Ooh, oh my God. That you did some videos, to make it. Ooh, the name is. Oh my God. You brought some people. You brought your mentor to come and launch the course. Oh my God. You see all those things? Nobody freaking cares. You don't care about your course. Can it help them get results? That's what matters. See, no matter if you can promise somebody that she will see that husband she's looking for and you bury it inside the soil, she will go and dig that soil to find it. As long as she's very sure she'll find it there. That's how it works. People they will do anything to get results. Anything, including pay you the highest amount they've ever paid in their lives. People who come and pay me premium are not people who fly first class. They're not people who have private jets. They're not people who roll with Dangote. They are ordinary people like you and I. Ordinary people. They are not affluent, in quotes. They are not affluent people. They are ordinary, average life people. But because they have an ultimate desire in this thing, they want it so bad, they find the money and they pay for it. And I don't sell cheap offers. My cheapest offer, my cheapest offer right now is 200K. It's one-on-one strategy call for 90 minutes. The next offer after that is 7 figures. Maximize 7 figures. And people are paying for it. That's what we're talking about. People are paying. And let's maybe talk about my private one-on-one, 3 months. People are paying for that. Let me tell you about client C. So before this time, this client of mine was selling this offer at 250K. It was the example I gave you earlier, but let me talk a bit more about this in this context. Client C, she's a doctor of natural medicine, and she was selling. What she does is that she helps people reverse diabetes, all right? And she's able to help people achieve that in 8 weeks. So people who have diabetes type 2, she's able to help them reverse it. And at the time when she met me, she was selling her offer for 250K, but people were not willing to pay. Now, when we met, we dissected it all, we sat, all of this, and she was able to join my coaching program. And we had to dissect everything. And I told her, you know what, this 250K, are you even seeing profits? And she said, no profit. But Amber, I can't even increase it if they cannot even pay the 250K. I said, you know what, I understand. So let's do the maths. Let me know how much you're willing to sell it at. She came back. She said, you know what, Amber, if I'm here, I believe you can help me. Oh yeah, I'm selling it at 750K. I said, oh well and good, we're moving. 750K it is. Oh yeah, we did what we needed to do to put it together. And she put her cost together and she went out there to sell it. Less than 3 weeks of working with me, she came back with this result. She said, I woke up to my first payment. Amber, remember the person I told you wanted to join last year for 250K, but said it's high, and came back now saying he's ready. When I told him the price increased, he's the one that paid in full. The same person will not pay 250K, yet he came and paid 750K. That means he paid 250 times 3. That's what we're talking about. You are now in demand. You are now channeling demand. You know how to now speak to the core issue. You know how to position yourself. This person paid 750K. He could not pay 250K. Now he came back. She told him, yesterday's price is not today's price, so it's even 3 times higher. He paid. So things have changed. This was 5th January. By 3 days later, she came back. I woke up to another payment, and I'm like, again. 2 days later, she came back. 3rd payment. Amber, this is my 10 clients for January will work. Why won't it work? See, if you commit to doing the work, and you do exactly what you have been asked to do, and you go out there and implement it, and you make it work. You show up and do what you've been asked to do. It's not the place of the coach to do it, it's you, because you are the expert. Next thing she comes, she says, and then I tell her I'm loving this, all in 1 week, more are coming. This is somebody who had not even finished coaching with me. Next thing she came again, this was around 16th, because the next thing is on my page, fourth payment. So if you see all of this, will you tell me $10,000 per month is not possible? All this happened in less than a month. All this happened in less than a month for somebody who was finding it hard to sell 250K course. So when at the fourth payment, I was so excited for her. I even came to my page and talked about it on my Instagram page. All right. So this is another example. This is also a medical doctor. She helps people with fertility to, give birth. Helps women to improve their fertility and stuff. So this particular client's issue too was this issue of being in demand. She was attracting people who did not really value what she was bringing to the table. So again, that was a mismatch. And when she came on board, we looked at it. I was from selling 10K consulting as a doctor with staff to pay. This is not normal. How do you not pay staff? What's going on? So I was able to help her shift her mindset. And okay, 10K. Okay, let's do it this way. Go and sell this for 100K. So we tweaked a few things and we changed that 10K offer to 100K. She went out to sell it 100K, but this thing always makes me laugh. When I messaged her, she said, Amber, this thing is not working. I said, what happened? Why is it not working? She said, the 100K, they're almost beating up her staff. That's the people, they are okay. Those who were paying, those who were paying for it felt entitled to more. So people were paying the 100K, but they were feeling entitled. Okay, because I've paid 100K, you must do everything now. This 100K, you better know that I got it from across the 7 seas to get it. So, they were not bullying her staff and all that. Okay, when she came and told me that, I said, oh, wow. I turned to ambulance. Wow. Okay, that means, what we're going to do? We're going to raise this price to 2 million. Yes, that's what we did. From 100K, no, from 10K to 100K to 2 million. We revisited the offer and raised the price to 2 million. Problem solved. So this was me talking about it on my Instagram. This was me just telling my followers, my audience rather, telling my audience what happened with my clients, what transpired in my discussion with my clients. We have not even started taking action on it. We just decided that the price is increasing to 2M. And this was me telling my audience that let's see how it goes in the next few weeks. I'll be back with the feedback. Even in the comments, people were like, that's daring. Wow, from 100K to 10 million. Wow. Hey, you have mine though. No problem. We went forward. And guess what? This lady came back with this testimony. With this testimonial. Testimony sounds like church. Testimonial sounds like work. But it's the same thing. So what happened was that we positioned her right. She knew what to do. She knew how to create, how to match to the right demand, fulfill demand, not create, not try to force your offer on the people who cannot afford you. Fulfill it for the people who are ready to pay, ready, willing, and able to pay. So she comes and she drops this message. She says, good afternoon, House and Amber. We just sold one of our premium plans. And I'm like, wait. Please break this down. Don't be doing all suspects like this. Full story and details, please. And she starts laughing. And she goes on to say, as we all know, my foundational structured program with Amber was, of course, the name of the program we were going to sell at 2M, which I believe would convert soon. I used the same method she taught to create other premium packages. I created a package tagged at 2.8M. Amber isn't even aware I created another package higher than the one we have been working on. And today a client paid for it. The package is tagged 2.8M. Amber isn't even aware I created a package with this amount. Do you see the beauty of this? We agreed to sell the offer from 100K to 2M. She used the same technique, all the things she had been learning with me. She took it and tried to create a different program and just applied the exact same principles. And this program she created, she just got a client who paid 2.8M. So you see, she surpassed even the 2M. This was somebody who was struggling to sell 100K offers. They were fighting her staff. Now, not too long after this testimonial, she reached out to me again to tell me that she just sold a 3.5M offer. Right now, she's balling. She's balling. I remember the first time she reached out to me, and when I told her how much I was charging for Manzima, she said, coaches, people are trying. So people charge this much, people pay. I said, of course. Guess what? Even after all her amazement, she still came back and paid the same money she was afraid that people paid. She came and paid it, and she saw her results. Okay, again, please put 10K months if you are seeing the possibilities. 10K, put the dollar in front so that it's not like 10,000 naira or 10,000 Zimbabwe's. Oh, sorry, please forgive me. But what I mean is that just put the specific. You know what is specificity here? Specific. Put that dollar sign in front. At least we know that later on you can translate this to naira. But I just want you to put it down. 10K dollar. Put it down. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Okay, I'm seeing your comments. Ngozi says people are not interested in the course but in transformation. Sure makes sense. Okay, makes a lot of sense. They are not interested though. No Wi-Fi. Good to have you here. Julian says reduce the mic. You see what's entering, bar? Oh my god. Ngozi says, okay now, bye-bye to cheap offers. Esther says, Amber, I'll chat to you. I need to go. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So put in the comments. Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Esther. Esther Baturi. That's fine. All right. Put in the comments. Let's see it. And now move on to the third shift. Master how to fulfill demand. Master how to fulfill demand. Turning interest into sales effortlessly. Turn interest into sales. Turn strangers into buyers effortlessly. Without having to be the one to manually go and press the button. Manually go and create content. Manually go and do the launch. Manually go and, let's launch again. Manually, see, this is not what we bargained for now. Come on. We didn't bargain for this. Because he puts her $10K. I love it. Oh, I love it. We didn't bargain for this. Effortlessly. It should be less overwhelming. It should be effortless. We should be able to attract clients. We should be able to create the systems, create the avenue for people to come in and pay for our offers. So, a tale of two coaches expecting $10,000 months. Hey, vexation. Blissful marriage secret, put 100K. I love it. Literally. Give it to me. I love it. I love it. What a daring move. That is beautiful. It is doable. Forget exchange rate. It is doable. A tale of two coaches expecting $10,000 months. So you have the option of this one here, who is in a state of farming, waiting for seasons, waiting for clients to come. You know how farming is like. You plant and then you now wait. So you plant social media posts today. You plant the next post tomorrow. You plant post every day. Say we should post every day. Let's be posting now. Wow, God, even anyway, no, only 2 lives. You go and wait. So that is farming. You're waiting for the clients to come. You don't know. By the time you go and that thing you planted, when season comes, you might go in there after all your toil and hard work. When you go and uproot it, you see that it's in them germinate. I'm a farmer, I understand these things. You will see that the thing did not even germinate. It didn't even catch. But you waited a full season. You waited, hopeful. That is hope strategy. Now you'll be lucky if one day it catches. Oh, beautiful. Thank God though. Today the season smiled on us. Today, the rain smiled on us this year. Oh, let's wait for next year. So you see what it's like, hope strategy. You're hoping for the sun to shine on you, hoping for the season to be better this year. That's farming. But you see this other option, hunting, intentional. You are intentional about the clients that will come in the door every month. You are more intentional about bringing clients in, not the one that you are unsure where your next client will come from. You are intentional now about connecting with people, and you are not planning to. This handshake does not mean she's going to go and be shaking every. She's creating a method, a system, a process where this can be done effortlessly. It is hunting intentionally. However, it is effortless. It is possible. You just need to find the right strategy. And farming may not be the strategy for you on this. You have to hunt. And here, hunting can come in two forms. We have exhaustive hunting. Yeah, hunting can be exhaustive. You know, where you have to go and hunt for clients. You now do a rigorous launch. You know, a launch that you're uncertain of the outcome. So you pump a lot of money into this launch. However, you only signed 6 clients. You only signed 2. You only signed no one. Only your staff was in class. Exhaustive hunting, complex tech. It's exhausting. 24/7 content. Oh, you have to show up every day. Oh, here we go again. You are chasing clients. Yo-yo income, ebbs and flows. Today, money. The next launch, it has risen. No launch this next 3 months, 0. Oh, the next launch in the next 3 months, it has risen. That's if it even rises, because sometimes you can do the launch and you don't even sell. So you see what it's like? Very, very yo-yo style. So what if you are not there to do the launch? What happens? Money does not come in. Is that the problem? Oh my God, you don't want to do that. Now, the second option, effortless hunting. Evergreen course sales. Sales selling on repeat. Your courses are selling round the clock. Predictable income. You can predict that, oh, last month I spent about 400K to push this offer. And this is how it played out. I only got this number of clients. Okay, maybe I'm going to do this. I'm going to double the ad spend. I'm going to do like this, so that this will happen. You know, because there are things to measure, you can know how much more input you can give to this. Or last time we did a few webinars. Oh, but this is how it played out. Maybe we should increase the number of webinars. Or last time we followed this model. Maybe we should record instead. Or last time we did like this, maybe we should. There's something you can predict based on what you know you are doing that works. A simple system, effortless hunting. Simple system, effortless. Especially if it's automated. You showing up 2 to 3 times a week. You don't have to, I think I show up on my content maybe 2, 3, about the same number of times, maybe 2, 3, 4 times a week. I don't post content on Saturdays and Sundays, hardly post content on weekends. I hardly post content on Mondays. So I start posting maybe on Tuesdays. Well, it depends on my mood anyways. But it's not a do or die for me. I'm not dependent on something that I can't control. Algorithm, really? I should go and wait for algorithm to decide when to give me clients. Does that even make sense? And this is something many of us are doing, hoping, waiting the algorithm will shine on us. Are you a farmer? In this sense, you have to be more intentional and hunt. Hunt. Whatever it is your hunt strategy is, hunt for clients, even if it's organic. Hunt. Come, put on your hunting cap and hunt. So that you can position yourself in a place where clients can see you. Effortless hunting, also attracting clients, and consistent income, repeatable inflow that you can predict, inflow that you can sustain. You see, there are 2 different things. It's you that will choose where you want to hang out. You can choose here. The choice is yours. Not like this one does not work. It works. But if you're like me, who does not like headache, who does not like to just be giving myself stress, I just like to sit down in easy. Because for me, let's go here because I don't have power for power. So effortless hunting enabled me to easily sell low ticket offers years back. I don't know if some of you were my clients at the time when I was selling this course. I sold a video editing course. When I was selling low ticket, this course sold to over 4,000 people. At the time when I posted this, I had just hit the 2,000 buyers mark. And I had to scroll down my page to go find it. Over 177 weeks ago. Wow. And it was interesting how, I had just hit 2,000 2,000 buyers. It was a big deal for me because, again, how did I sell this effortlessly? The same things I showed you here, effortless. I just put this behind the system. Go and find me the clients I want. I won't come here and be dancing and saying, "Oh, today we're going to do like this. Next tomorrow we're going to do like." I will exhaust. I'll finish all the content in 3 weeks. What will I now post on the fourth week? See, if you want to rely on your energy, you can't do it enough. You can't. Why don't you have these machines who will do it for you? Why don't you find systems that can drive this for you in a better way? Excuse me. Effortless hunting, many other courses I sold in the past. Ebook launch program I sold for 4 years, effortless hunting. And I sold a few other courses that many of you who knew me in the past, in the past years can, remember. And again, even after pivoting to high ticket, I've been able to sell effortlessly also. This is the offer I was talking about as my list price offer, 200K. Strategy sessions I hold. And then this is my coaching program, Maximized, 3 months group coaching program. And my private coaching, which is my highest offer, and quarterly masterminds I hold. All of these, I do them effortlessly. People who know me know that I'm not the one who will be jumping on top of the roof. I don't have the energy for that. Maybe I did it in my young years, so please, I beg. But what's important is that all of these systems, whether low ticket, high ticket, they were powered by simple systems that attract clients to my coaching business consistently. This is how you won't wear out. Okay, don't Wi-Fi say you bought the first. So you bought the video editing course. Oh, great. You know, this is how I won't burn out. This example here is of client O. Let's call her client O, right? And she was facing the problem of, opening a wide net, everybody come in and buy my product. So she's a fish farmer. She teaches people, she creates courses that help people with to set up she was at this point, was helping people set up their fish farm, right? And because she opened a wide net and anybody could fall in and buy the course, she was attracting people who would not implement. So when we sat together, I asked her, so who are the people that are signing up? She said she had a problem first that she was not signing enough people. But me, I even wanted to know, okay, so how can we market this better? Where are your testimonials? She said, but there are no testimonials, so nothing. And I said, and the people you signed up in the past, nobody is taking action. She said, out of 100%, only 5% is to take action. Main 95 don't used to do anything. So we researched further, we found out the problem. I asked her, how much is it to set up a fish farm? She told me, at that time, when we had this meeting, she told me about the person should have at least 250K. Maybe by now, it should be higher, obviously, but at least 250K. And then when we looked at the people she was bringing in, those people could not even afford 250K. Maybe they were not invested enough. They would pay, they would come in, but when they finish, they are not ready to start up that farm anything. They are not going to set up any farm. They will probably just live there and go and do hairdressing next. They are still exploring. So by dissecting it all, we found out that she was serving the wrong people. And so we had to tweak all of that. And the next thing, selling her offer improved. Selling her course improved. This was my chat with her. I said, I've not messaged you in a while since then. I've not messaged you since then. How did your next sign-ups go? She said, hello, Amber. It was great. I had over 170 sign-ups. The right messaging was able to help me filter people from the get-go. Only those who were capable to set up registered. Thank you for the reorientation and fixing my messaging. That's what we're talking about. Many shifts you probably need to make. And it must not just always end at visibility, at marketing. The marketing starts from the roots, the offer. Starts from the different elements, the things that put you in demand for that offer. And of course, how you fulfill that offer. This person, so I gave the example earlier, same thing, effortless. Without thinking she has to do double the work. She was able to attract clients effortlessly. There's not just one way to achieving results. And if for any day I always choose the least, the way that will require less of my blood, blood and sweat, because there has to be easier ways to achieve results. Not come on now, they should be calm, a lot of calm. I like that part. So you probably at this point asking, how does this even work? How does it work? Fulfilling demand and stuff. How this we're able to achieve it? How are you able to achieve it? What are you talking about? Now let me show you. This just puts it all in one simple explanation. What you're seeing on your screen. Like this is proprietary. I didn't take this anywhere. This was carved. This was carved from this computer. This was drawn on Canva and all of that. But the whole idea was just to how I was thinking, what was the easiest way to explain this? You know, and being that I'm at home with my coach, and we get to brainstorm a lot. He's able to, we're able to talk through things, and he's able to make me see things from different perspectives. So he came up with this, right? And I turned it into this. He came up with the concept and a nucleus, and I turned it into a visual representation here on your screen. All right, so this is not just my effort. All right, and then this point I have already raised with all of you. Channel demand, be in demand, fulfill demand. This is the key to 10K months. This is the key to Evergreen. The nucleus of it, the middle, your solution. Now, it's important to understand this. You can have an amazing solution. It's amazing. But if you don't know how to be in demand, you miss it. That solution just remains there. No, it's beautiful. It can transform people's lives. You can vouch for it. Everyone knows that this works. But if you are not able to position yourself to be in demand, unfortunately, I'm sorry to say, nobody's going to buy that from you. You can be in demand, but if you are not able to fulfill demand, which is extend that solution to more people who need to buy it, I'm sorry to say, that solution will remain inside your hard drive. It will remain inside Seller. It will remain inside your Google Drive. It will remain inside Dropbox if you're unable to fulfill demand. Because trust me, if you have an amazing solution, there are tons of people who are willing to pay you premium for that solution. You need to position yourself to be seen by them. Position yourself to be seen by them, which is be in demand. Then you need to fulfill demand. Create the systems that will enable you fulfill demand effortlessly. You see this thing I'm showing you here, these 3 parts. If you miss one, you miss all. This is not a matter of let's just get one right. If you get one right, you don't get this one, or yours your case. If you get visibility right, if you get this system right of distribution, this system of fulfilling demand right, but the product is whack, this is why they will call you scam. Because you've mastered marketing, visibility, you've mastered it all. But they went in and they saw, what's this thing? What did I just pay for? This is why they call people scam. Because they know how to, use everything, every rule in the book to go out massively and get this in the hands of people. But it is messed up in the inside. They don't even show up for the client. They don't do anything. No, nothing. They will, like the story we're seeing online, that those hair sellers will be abusing people. I couldn't believe my ears. So that means they've mastered marketing the product. I mean, I don't understand. Okay, good. Anyways, that aside. Or you go and master positioning. You know how to take the best photo shoots. You know how to connect with the right circles. However, a work product. Or positioning right. You know how to be in demand. But in some way, you're unable to distribute supply. You're unable to expand, get this out there in the hands of people. You don't have a system that makes this effortless for you. So you see, everything is in one picture here for you to visualize and see the possibility. See, that's why I said earlier that selling high ticket doesn't have to be rocket science. The moment you master these 3 things, I told you 3 shifts. These are the 3 shifts right here. Channel demand, be in demand, fulfill demand. And I've been able to put it into one clear diagram for your illustration, maybe nucleus, maybe what they call it. Just so that you can better understand it. All 3 parts work together. If the solution is not clear and is not specific, or it's not channeling, you're not channeling demand, or you have something wrong somewhere with who you are serving, or something is just off, all of this will suffer. It's a matter of garbage in, garbage out. If you have a bad solution, you've not been able to position right for the right market who is willing and able to pay. But you have the right system to distribute that wax solution or that incomplete solution. Guess what? You will spend a lot of money on ads, blow money on ads, and you will see people come into the DM and say, please, can you give us discount 50%? Please, this price is high, oh. Ha. People purchase now, wow. Or they'll say, tell me why I should pay for it. So you'll be convincing them. Because one thing is wrong. You've created your product for people who want to be convinced, not for people who are willing to pay no matter what the fee is. They don't need the convincing. They don't need you to convince them, they've convinced themselves. They are already self-convinced that working with you is in their best interest. So they come in ready. So if you get this nucleus, this middle here, if you get this dialed in, and then you now position yourself to be in demand, you make an irresistible offer out of this solution, and then you boost it out there to get into the eyes of the right people. En masse. Hi. This is how you dial it in. This is how you get massive results selling your high ticket course. This is how you get 10K months on Evergreen. One diagram. If this is the thing you remember, if you have photographic memory, this thing should stamp in your mind so that you understand that it shouldn't be rocket science. So, again, or this one is another blockbuster. Creating the course is the easiest part, trust me. See, if I ask all of you here, can you create a course? I'm sure you know what to do. I'm sure it's the easiest thing to do. Creating it is the easiest part. But you know what? That's why a lot of people have courses now that are not selling, because they did the easiest part first, but they missed out on the most important elements. These things I have described for you. You can create a course. I'm sure many of you have amazing courses, amazing, but nobody's buying it. The first course I ever created, I don't think I went to learn from anybody. I just figured, oh, okay, maybe I should do this. All I did was I picked up my phone. I said, while people are there recording calls using Teachable and all the, I just picked up my phone. I went to the recording icon, pressed it, recorded a marketing class, and I sold it. I sold it for 5K. People bought. I had about 23 people buy that audio course. I just recorded per Moodle. Moodle 1, I recorded it. So creating the course is the easiest part. Easiest part. The real part is selling it. The real problem people have, and that's why many of you attended the session. The real part is selling. The real challenge is selling that course. Now, what if I offer to help you get to 10K months, 10K plus months? I have to add plus, because there may be somebody here who is already earning 10K months and you just want to double things up. Yes, please. Let us roll. You want to get to 10K plus months with your online course without complicated tech or exhaustive content creation, without spending months and resources building a course before making money, with a simple system that brings in high paying clients in the next 30 to 60 days. Would you take me up on that offer? Would you take me up on that offer? If I offer to help you, everyone sitting here listening to me, help you get there. You have this dream, you want this, and you need help getting there. And here I'm putting myself as the person who is willing to guide you to this point. Are you willing to take this journey with me? This is where I've realized most coaches struggle. And if you are here, you may have one of these or all of these as your struggles. Do you currently have a clear step-by-step process on how you can pinpoint your exact money market, so you can stop selling your course to the wrong audience? Because trust me, if they're not buying now, you're clearly selling to the wrong people. Or you have the right people in your audience, but you don't have a course matching their demand. This may be the problem. But how would you know? How would you know? It may be hard for you to pinpoint. You can't really tell. Do you know the clear step-by-step process on how to package your solution in a way that makes it an irresistible premium offer? An easy yes. Something that people are really, we just, yes, it's not hard for them to pick it up and pay premium. They are not scared to pay because they know that, this is irresistible. I want this. And I'm not talking about irresistible because I remember, you can attend some classes and they tell you, how can you make your offer irresistible? Pack bonuses, put bonuses, give them more things so that they will say, I'll be so stupid to say no. This is not what we're talking about here. We're not looking to overwhelm our clients. No, 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 no. We're not doing that here. Where we'll pack 1 million bonuses and give people because we want to make it irresistible so that you look like chicken feed. No, come on now. No, not overwhelm. We're not here to sell overwhelm. We're here to make our clients' lives easier. So it's not about giving more. It's about making it effortless for them to even learn and master it and get the results faster. Do you know the clear step-by-step process on how to ensure your content and marketing speaks to your market's core desire and brings them in sold? They come in already sold. They have no doubts. Just by seeing your content and your marketing, I'm talking about your 2 to 3 times per week content. I'm talking about even when you show up live, anything, even if it's your ads, your flyers, your webinars, your video sales page. See, all of you are here. You know all the methods. There's no new strategy on, especially if you are not a new coach. And I know the people I called to this session. I was not interested in calling new. I was interested in calling people who have gotten their hands dirty. So in quote dirty, people who have gotten their hands, inside. They've played with coaching. They know what it's like to sell a course. You desire to bring in people who are already, so you don't want to spend your time convincing people. So you've probably done a lot of things. This coach says you should try this strategy. That one says these strategies. You've tried the majority of them. Now the idea is many of all those things you've tried, maybe it's the message in there that is wrong. Maybe you're not speaking to your market's core desires, and maybe you don't know how to. How do you talk to them to bring them in convinced and sold? So they don't come asking questions. They just come and they just need the link to pay. That's all they want because they trust you. All the things you have done have made them tick off their trust, what they call it, measurement, whatever they're measuring for trust. They've ticked it off in their head. And so they're like, this is the person. This is the kind of way I operate. This is the kind of way people reach out and they like, Amber, I went through your page. I had somebody who told me that she has been through my page. She sat down for 4 hours on my page. Guess what she was doing? She was just going through my content. All those content, guess what they were doing to her? They were convincing her. They were pre-convincing her. So that when she came into the DM, she just came to ask for my link to pay. They come in sold because you know what you see. You don't just post because of posting sake. Do you know the clear step-by-step process to run a simple, not complex, predictable, and reliable system that filters and brings in high-quality leads, interested buyers, and brings in conversations consistently that turn into sales? Oh, I love my DM conversations. I love them because it's an avenue for me to connect, one. And many times, if a client just wants to ask something, it's not a question about, can you help me? No. She knows I can help her, but this is her concern about, this is the problem she's really having, and she's hoping she can speak to somebody. Many people are lonely in the business, so they don't know who to even speak to. And sometimes they just want to speak to somebody. Sometimes you just want to speak to somebody. But maybe you are here and you've not even had conversations. Nobody's even sending inquiries. You are just putting out the offer. Nobody even interested in nothing they happen. And you're like, come on, am I speaking to a wall? Where are these people that said they were going to buy this thing? I thought people wanted help in this area. Why are they not paying? Sometimes you think it's the price. No, but they're paying somebody else far higher money. It's not the price. They're buying human hair. It's not the price. It's not the price. Do you know the step-by-step process to automate majority of the process? Your system, automate it. Allowing you the time to actually focus on delivering results to your paid clients. Automation is another thing. You can set something to run, but how do you make it to be hands-free? Especially the parts that machines can handle. Especially a simple process that you can rely on. Do you know the step-by-step process to pull the entire business systems and processes together to ensure it makes you 10,000 plus months, $10,000 plus months on a consistent basis without overwhelming you? Do you know how to put all of this together? All the three sheets I've mentioned, all the elements of that illustration I showed you, do you know how to pull it all together without it overwhelming you? See, I'm willing to show you everything with everything behind the scenes. Refining your high ticket solution or offer to become an easy sell. I'm willing to show you that. How to refine. So you currently have an offer. You've launched a couple of times, or you've never even launched it, or you're afraid or you're trying some other bogus means, and it's a tough call for you. Let's sit down together and look at it. Let's look at it. Hmm? Let's look at it. In I want to take you behind the scenes. Let's look at it. Another thing I'll offer you behind the scenes, how to position yourself in a premium way so that you can attract the invested client. I'll show you behind the scenes a simple, predictable, repeatable, and reliable. I'm back to those keywords. Simple, predictable, repeatable, and reliable sales system that runs evergreen. Evergreen is the opposite of yo-yo method. Launch today. Okay, of course, we can rest. We'll launch again in the next 3 months. Or you can rest. We launch once a year. Now you want something evergreen. It keeps selling round the clock. Evergreen system that turns strangers into buyers of your course effortlessly. I'll show you everything behind the scenes of consistent monthly revenue system, how you can create and run your own monthly revenue system of 10K plus months. Are this possible? Of course. All this behind the scenes will be shown to you step by step. I'll show you how to master every part of this illustration in a simple way. Every part of this. Meaning that you should be able, at the end of understanding all of these dynamics to be taught, you will know how to position your solution, channel it for demand. You will know how to be in demand. You will know how to fulfill demand. And you will know how to make 10K months a reality, 10K evergreen months a reality. A proper business that you can recruit. Next thing, 10K month, next thing you're stepping up to 50K, 100K, and there it goes. You're rising. And your business is sustainable. You're building your team, you are running a proper coaching company, and you're helping people achieve results. You're creating impact in people's lives. This is what it should be. Not this style of solopreneur, every day, go see as it go be now. How long are you going to dwell in that? We have to get to the point where business is sustainable. This is a real business that we're doing, that actually can guarantee us reasonable amount of income per month. So I want you to see how you can step up and get this, right? I'm giving you full access to all things I outlined, this step-by-step roadmap to consistent 10K months. All these things I outlined. For how much? Your investment, the full fee for this, all these things I've outlined is 400K. However, I won't allow you to pay that amount tonight. No, not because of anything, but you've been here, you spent some time to come here. You spent, how many hours have you been here already? You've been here, you've listened to me, you've gotten some value here, you know you want this. And because you are the first special people to get on this, I'm not going to give you this at this price, not tonight, no. So what I will even do, outside of even not allow you to pay 400K, I will sweeten the deal a bit more for you. Outside of all the things I offer to you, full access to that complete how to go about that illustration, everything from the product to the other one to the full how to figure it all out for your coaching business, your course, all my course. I will also ask you to play 10. I'm here to even make it easy for you. So if you can get resources that will help you fast track the process, so be it. Now the value for this normally will be 100K, but let's hang on with that. I'll also give you access to an exclusive community where you can ask me questions. So this is where you'll be able to access me. You can ask me questions, you can share your process, get feedback, connect with other coaches that are selling premium offers, share ideas, mingle, collaborate if you wish. But there you have access to me. You can ask me any question and trust that I will answer you. Just ask your question, I will answer. Ask your question, you get your answer. There you have access to me. So I'm going to not just give you full access to the step-by-step roadmap that I already laid out. I'm adding these elements, and both of these elements go for 100K. But no, I'm not going to give you, because if I'm going to add that, that's all, that's something I'm not going to make happen tonight. No. All right. Everything I've mentioned tonight, I'm giving you at a far lesser fee than what I've put out here, and you only be paying 150K tonight. All right. So you're getting all of these things, the full access to this step-by-step roadmap, the behind the scenes, everything that you need to do to fix and start making 10K months. You get the plug and play template to fast track your process. You get access to exclusive community where you can ask questions, where you can share your process, you can get insights, get reviews, get it clear so that you go out in the market confident, knowing that you know what to do. You get access to all of this for just 150K, a massive slash. And all of this will be available to you from the 3rd of March. But this will be available to you from the 3rd of March. But only tonight you get to pay 150K because the price increases after now. All right. So you guys are the lucky people, the first people to see this, and that's why you are enjoying such a massive benefit. Massive benefit, right? So 150K, if you are interested in this offer, you just need to DM the word Evergreen right now on Instagram or on WhatsApp. WhatsApp, the message you got on WhatsApp, just reply it, and my assistant will be there to drop the details for you to pay. So 150K tonight only. Send the word Evergreen. No other word, just send Evergreen. I will know that you were here. Send Evergreen and you would get the details to go ahead and pay and lock in your spot. You're going to get access to everything I offered today. All right. Everything I laid out on the previous slides, everything, all of this you're getting for 150K. All right. So if you want it, go ahead and send Evergreen. If you want to send me a DM on Instagram, my handle is no my then not red, is my full name now, Amber Eyang Ajakai. You can send a message on Instagram and you get details on how to pay. Lock in this tonight. If you don't get it, you're going to pay higher next time. And if you're fine with that, no problem. But lock it at this price so that you can save. But this is the least it will ever be. This is the least, because going onward, we'll be selling it at the full fee. All right. There will be no slashes. So go ahead, and if you want to get this, go ahead and pay. This is the point where I ask if you have any questions. Do you have any questions for me? Any questions? DM the word Evergreen. Any questions? Any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Let me see if I can. Okay. Any questions for me? So I'm back on. Any questions? What's happening? People are taking this in. Okay, some people are actually going to be watching this as we go. So because there's a bit of delay, so there's a bit of a lapse. When there's a bit of a delay, so it will take about maybe 30 seconds or so for people to catch up to where I am. And when they catch up, I would have moved again. But it's not real time, like to the T, you know. Oh, Don Wi-Fi said you bought my book and the audio, the ebook and audio. Okay, I thought it was the video editing course. Oh, okay. One good product. Wow. Oh, yes, yes, yes. One good product. Ebook and audio book. Thank you. Thank you. Do we have any question? Do we have any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Feel free to drop your questions if you have any, and I'll go ahead and answer. Feel free to drop your questions if you have any. Any questions? Amber, Esther, you're back. Hope it was not anything serious. Is this the best price? It is the best, like because the bestest ever. I told you my list price of her is at 200K. I don't sell anything less than anything less than. I don't sell. I can't remember last I sold anything at 150K. So this is the least you can ever get, honestly. For the value. Now let me point something out to you. People who work with me, they know what they're coming in for. See, this is a free class. Yet, all of you know the value you got even from a free class. You can imagine what it's like when you step into a paid offer. That's what we're talking about here. I don't joke with value. I don't joke with value. So it's either you are willing to take it now that you've seen it at the least chance you can, or you're going to pay more for it later. It's just what it is. And if you don't mind, I mean, come on. But this is the last it can go. Honestly, this is the last it can go. It's the best though, and I'm only doing this because all of you are the early access guys, and this is special for you. So let's do it. Early access, so it's special for you. All right. So if you want to just go ahead and type Evergreen in the comments, sorry, in the DM, and you'd get access to pay, and you can go ahead and pay lock in. All right. So any questions? Any questions? Okay, Esther says I'm at your DM. Okay, good. So the access to the course, you said how long would it cost? Access to the system will open access from 3rd of March. 3rd of March. So 3rd of March you have access. All right. Itself, you can just enjoy, take it, roll with it. But you have access to me in the community. You can ask questions at any point where you have a question, where you need further help, you need clarity, you can go ahead and ask. Yes, early bird. So that's early bird pricing. So if you're sending a DM, just go ahead and send it to WhatsApp. The message, you got a reminder on WhatsApp, send it there. Send it as a reply to that number, or send a DM on Instagram at I no see me at Adenodred. I'm not using I'm using my name, so just type Amber. But if you type Adenodred on Instagram, my name will also show up. So I put it there in case people don't realize that I've changed my handle. So you will still be able to find me even if you type Adenodred, if you knew me by that handle. Well, either way, just type Amber Eya Ajakai is on the screen, type it there, and you can go ahead and you will receive details on how to how to pay and lock in your spot, and you sign up as an early bird. Yay! So I really look forward to us getting on this. I really look forward to the people who are going to go along with us on this journey. And yeah, 10K months are possible. 10K evergreen months are possible. 10K evergreen months are possible. Any questions? Oh, Esther says, Amber, I have never sold a course. Can I just start and sell high tickets? Of course. Of course. Brilliant question. Of course. And I must applaud you for actually coming here, coming to, and even sticking to the end, because I'm sure many of the things I may have mentioned, all right, in this session, there are things you can relate to because you've bought high ticket before, or you've seen coaches in the sector, you've seen coaches, and you know what it's like. So it's something you've observed from the outside, even though you've never sold a course before. But I'm sure if you were to create your course, you know what to do. There's a platform called Seller. You know that you can either put it on your own website, you can put it on a learning management system. You have a hang of this, you know. So it's a good thing you're already here, and you can already see that this is possible to sell and start. See, if I had to go through almost a decade figuring stuff out, and I'm still figuring, I won't say I know it or no, there's still a lot to learn, no? you know. But if I have spent almost a decade figuring things to the point I am, why did I do all of that? It's so that I can help my clients compress time. So Esther, you don't have to spend a decade to figure it out. That's why we are coaches. That's why we're here to help. We help you Collapse time. So, yes, go ahead and the answer to your question is yes. You can just start and sell high ticket. I wish when I started, I went straight to high tickets. But no, because I have coconut head. I first said, let me start small. This start small mentality. This is what has kept a lot of people small. Start small. Start. I used to have a boss who hated that lingua. He hated it so much. He's German, Mr. Kwang. He hated it. He said, why do you Nigerians say these things? Why do you always believe you have to start small? Why? I said, how do we become big if we don't start from small? Me, I don't understand how this English way this man they talk. He couldn't just fathom me. Like, why do we always think we have to start small? Anyways, but it's just a mentality, and I don't know how we can unravel ourselves from that trap of, hey, if your first time you want to launch, start with a small ticket offer, or if you want to say high ticket, start with a value ladder, sell a $7 offer, then sell $9, then $19, then $49, then 99. Oh, you just be climbing ladders. Which day we now reach? I wish I knew the things I know now. I wish I knew when I started. I wish. Thank you. Esther is not the only one here. If we have any questions, please feel free to ask. All right. But so far, so good. I think we've had a good run tonight. And I'm really, really happy you all joined me here. And I believe a few people are watching it, and catching up. But if you have any questions along the way you want to ask, feel free to reach out to me. Send me a DM at Amber Eyang Ajakai on Instagram, and I'll be happy to respond to it. Okay. So that'll be all for tonight. I want to thank you all for joining me. Did you have an amazing session? Did you enjoy today's session? Did you get value? Did you get value? Is this something you can take and run with? Is this something that shifted your perspective tonight? Let me know. I'll be happy to hear it. All right. So I want to thank you once again, everyone, for joining me for today's session. And yeah, if you want this offer I gave, please feel free to send a DM at Amber Eyang Ajakai on Instagram. All right, send a DM or reply to the WhatsApp message, and you receive details to pay. Lock in your spots. This offer is only available tonight. After tonight, the price goes up definitely, and eventually, when we release this, the price will have to stay at the original price it was planned. So you're getting a big deal at this offer. All right. So I want to thank you all for joining me once again. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing evening or night rest. Enjoy your night rest, and we'll see on the other side. $10K months. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Good night.